Panthers able to pull off a 3-set sweep. Northern Illinois being joined by sophomore setter Jenn Dore. Great all-around performance, 34 assists, but also the 4 service aces. Let's begin with that number. What's the strategy? What's the, I guess, the tactic to a successful serve?
Well, I think the most important part of having a successful serve is making sure that you get your arm back fast and you pop it with your hand so that the ball floats. That way the defense on the other side is unable to track it, and so it will drop really fast, and I think that works out.
Mentioned a nice all-around effort because besides the assists and the service aces, you had 10 digs, also added a couple of blocks. How would you describe yourself as a player? Obviously listed as a setter, but you're much more than that.
When I first started playing volleyball, I made sure that I focused on learning a lot of different skills just so that I knew that, like, to be the biggest asset to your team, you would be able to play more than one thing. And so I think a lot of the time in the gym, I'm focusing on blocking and digging more than I'm focusing on setting. I think at this point in my career, I kind of have setting down, and now it's just about developing other areas so that I'm as strong as that I can be.
How about for you, what's been the biggest difference between your first collegiate season to now, year number 2?
I think just being able to take a deep breath when things get stressful, and then being able to step back and be like, I know that I can do this, and not overanalyze. A lot of the time last year when things weren't going right, I would overanalyze my sets, and now I'm just like, hey, if it's a bad set and we get a kill, I'm not going to worry about it.
As far as this matchup, a nice 3-set sweep, how important was it to bounce back after a tough 1-2 weekend?
The weekend, we came in for a practice yesterday. We were obviously unhappy with how the weekend went, but we didn't want to sit there and dwell on it too long, so we kind of took what we needed to do, and we decided today was going to be the day we were going to bounce back, and so I think we showed that really well.
How nice of a luxury is it as a setter, though, to have so many different potential offensive weapons to go to?
This year has been really great. We almost always have 3 people hitting. Even when I'm up at the net, I'm also a threat. And then we have Lexi Uselding in the back row. She's really come alive for us as a hitter out of the back row, so even when we're out of system, we always have a hitter.
Do you know now with players like Wahlburgers, like Schultz, where they want the ball, where to place that ball, where their specialty is?
I think specifically with Bridget Wahlburgers, we kind of just have a connection. There's a few plays where I'll set her off a pass set for a slide, and she'll know exactly where to go. We just kind of have this connection where we can feel each other out since we've been playing together now for a full straight year. And even with Caitlin, every hitter has a different shot, and I know Kate really well on and off the court, so I know what she's comfortable with. And so now after playing a year with her, it gets really easy to give her good sets.
Just finally, after a busy stretch with 4 matches for the last 4 days, you guys now a few days at least away from game action, off to Chicago for the Rambler invite down at Loyola. You excited about getting your first opportunity to play on the road and get a challenge in a different environment?
Oh, for sure. It's really great starting off your season at home, but you always really put to the test when you're on the road. So I think it'll be a really good test for how we gel when we're on the traveling. I know the bus ride is shorter this year, just Chicago, which is really nice, and I'm from Chicago, so it'll be nice to kind of get back home. So we're very excited to see how that goes.
Well, Jen, thanks a lot for your time and continued success.
Thank you.